Hello, Palash. Okay, so good work. So let's see, salary of a worker. The salary of a worker has been a contention. Let's go for plural. The salaries of workers have been contentious issues since industrialization. The salary of work has been a contentious issue since industrialization is also valid. Okay. Online education has been getting popular day by day since its inception. Perfect. Obesity has been a matter of concern in Western countries for the last few decades. Good. Unemployment has been a major problem for the last few years. Good. This has not been achieved unless we worked dedicatedly. This has not been achieved unless we worked on the project. This has not been achieved unless... No, that one doesn't work. It can't work because this is something that's true in the past and present and up to this moment in time. So we'd have to say this would not work unless we worked, this would not be achieved unless we worked on the project. Okay, that's how we'd have to say this one, because unless is basically the same as if. So good work there, Palash. Technology has been part and parcel of human life since the advent of civilization. Very good. It is a matter of debate whether the technology should adapt to us or people should adapt to technology. Good start. In this essay I shall argue that technology should be adapted to mankind's needs, but it has negatively impacted, or it has a negative impact on our intelligence. Good. To start with, development in technology is always guided by human needs. For example, space technology was developed due to our desire of exploring beyond this beautiful Earth. Good. Rockets were invented to fulfill this dream. Subsequently, we have developed technologies such as space stations to stay outside of our world. Therefore, it is absolutely clear that technology has always changed as per the need of humans. Weak. Okay? Good language skills, but the paragraph structure and argument is weak. I'm sorry about that. Okay? Would be much better if you'd have... the general idea with a paragraph, especially with the sentence guide, and especially for IELTS, is that we go from general to specific. And to illustrate the specificity or the specificness of your argument, you give an example. Therefore, you must give very detailed examples, okay? And this isn't so detailed, okay? It's better to have a nitty-gritty, deep and concrete example, all right? And yeah, I think maybe this is because there's been a long time since you wrote your last essay, and perhaps it's not as fresh, okay, the sentence guide structure. So it's probably a good idea to get the next essay in as soon as possible. Okay, so let's carry on. However, great skills, great language skills here. Now let's see. On the other hand, good. Technology has detrimental effects in our mental development. This is largely because we would like to use electronic gadgets than our own brain. Okay, for instance, we are using the calculator for even a tiny calculation of smartphones to remind us of any event. Good. Due to the use of electronic gadgets rather than intellectual abilities. Okay, so what? Due to the use of electronic gadgets rather than intellectual abilities, something. What's the consequence? Because we've started with due to. Okay. Due to the use of electronic gadgets rather than intellectual abilities, our intelligence has drastically fallen. Okay. Okay, because here we've got intellectual abilities cause damage to our intellectual potential. That doesn't make sense. Okay. And plus, be careful with repetition. Okay. Alright, so that sentence needs to be rephrased. Okay. Just delete that and then add something that's like the consequence of due to. A recent study by Harvard has shown that children who are exposed to smartphones perform 20% less compared to their counterparts in an IQ test. Good. So technology is impacting development of our mental health negatively. Okay, so here it's much better if we say therefore, because so sounds rather conversational. Therefore, technology is consequently, technology is negatively impacting the development of our mental health, full stop. Okay? Although technology helps us to achieve whatever we want, not really. Although technology has greatly helped our everyday life, it has contributed to make us less intelligent as well. Good. We should be more cautious using technology in the future, or using the technology in the future, to avoid any detrimental effect on our intellectual ability. Good. Good way to finish there. Good tense. Alright, Palash. Excellent work. But I think due to the absence, some of the skills we've learnt previously have been kind of weakened. They're not as fresh in your mind. So that's why it's important to write out your next essay as soon as possible. Okay? Alright, let's go. So, dear sir, madam, comma is probably more common. And then we indent this a little bit. Okay? I'm writing in response to the advert for the position of billing senior manager in the Daily Star newspaper, 21st October 2016. Good. The opportunity presented in the listing is very interesting, and I believe my strong technical experience and education in this field will make me a competitive candidate for this position. The key strength that I possess for success in this position includes expertise in designing and implementing billing solutions. Okay, Palash, so it's a good job you did your bullet points in your practice with me, because we generally we don't use bullet points like this. Okay, we don't use them in formal writing, especially letters. Okay, remember this is a test to show your ability to sort of like paragraph, to structure arguments. Okay, so we'd have to just link all of this. Alright. Experienced in communicating and coordinating with stakeholders to support business initiatives, skills to guide team and manage projects, ensuring timeline and budget, 4+ years of past experience in similar positions.